Okay, so today I'm going to be doing tips for beginners. Some good tips. Don't be afraid of paintball. Don't be afraid to get shot. If you love this sport, but if you're afraid to get shot, then that sucks. You can't be afraid because it doesn't hurt. In my opinion, like I'm a big guy, but even in my opinion, how bad it hurts. One being doesn't hurt at all. 10 being the worst. Probably a 3. You have so much adrenaline pumping, you don't feel it. You're like, oh, that didn't hurt at all. Let's go keep playing. And that's a good little tip. Another tip: how to make friends on the field. Talk to everybody. I even had like a tip, man. I had when I was just starting out. Usually, people think like if you have the best gun, everybody likes you. That's not how it goes. Just talk to everybody, make friends. I had my Griffin Titman when I was just starting out. Proto Hopper and a Steely tank. Get a compressed air tank, by the way. And I just had those little crappy little things. I'd still talk to everybody, and I made a lot of friends. I'm really well known where I go and play paintball. I'm always well known. Everybody knows me there, and just always get to know everybody. Talk to the referees. Talk to people that are playing there. If you see a good player, go ahead and talk to them. If you see a rental player having struggles, go talk to them. It's always just a nice thing to do. And another main tip for beginners: communicate. Communication is the biggest tip I can give you. It's such a big tip. It's so important in paintball if you want to be good. If you want to play good, if you want to be a good paintball player, you got to communicate. Alright? So I'm going to just show you some things that you should get. Some like a gun, hopper, air tank, those kind of things. I'm going to show you a quick little video of each and every one of them. It's probably going to be like 4 or 5. So don't exit the video. So yeah, I will have that in just a minute. Alright, so the first thing you want to get if you're just new to paintball is the first thing you get is a good solid mask. So the Empire Helix, I painted this. This is not how it comes. Empire Helix is a nice little solid mask if you're just starting out. You might want to save up your money to get a better mask. It's a nice little solid mask though. Just get my recommendation, get a new lens, some thermal lenses. I've never had a problem with these masks. I have a review on this mask. If you want to watch it, it's an awesome review. So, yeah, that's just a little one. Alright, so once you get your mask, you're going to want to get, a nice semi-automatic marker. This kind of looks like a JTE icon. It's a Griffin Titman. I either recommend this marker or I either recommend this marker or the 98 Titman 98 Custom. This was my first ever marker. I love this until I wanted to get electronic. I used this for about 2 months and I didn't change anything on it. I used the exact same barrel. I haven't changed anything on it. Usually some people like to get ups for their guns like barrels or feed necks, maybe a new ASA. This is an ASA, by the way, if you're new. And just some people like to get those kind of things, but I didn't get that. That's just a good little solid marker for when you're starting out. And I'm going to get to the next thing you should get next. Right, so the next thing, when you get your gun and your mask, you need to get a nice air tank. This is a compressed air tank, has a gauge on it, tells you how much air you have in it. Don't get a CO2. Do not get a CO2. I'm telling you right now, do not get a CO2. You will be regretting it. I had a CO2, used it for about a week because the bad things that I heard about them were terrible. CO2, if you're playing and your CO2 heats up, your accuracy is going to suck. CO2, if it gets cold and you're playing, your gun will freeze. That's the bad thing about CO2. This is compressed air. Compressed air, hot, cold, warm, anything, chili, it doesn't matter. You could drop this, it'd still be fine. CO2s, it could most likely explode. But the compressed air tanks, it can get hot, warm, whatever, cold. It'll still work perfectly fine. And this was $50. You can just get this little peanut air tank. These are called peanut air tanks if they're circular. You could just get this little one for so cheap. Just save up your money. Don't get a CO2 air tank. So that's just another thing. And then I have, I think, 2 more things left for getting this. Alright, so the next thing, after you get your nice air tank, nice mask, and pretty okay gun, you're going to want a little nice beginner pod pack. This is the Tippmann pod pack. It comes with the belt on the back, but I added a stomach strap. Goes around your waist. I play speedball and stuff, but I can't afford like one of the really good pod packs, not yet at least. And you just want to get like a nice little solid pod pack. This isn't the best pod pack, but when you're starting out, you should get this. It's got the nice little Velcro strap, so you just take it off and on. It has a nice adjustable belt and stuff, so just all that good stuff on it. To get that little beginner thing, that's all I can tell you. Or you can save up your money to get like a Vulcan pod pack. If you got a lot of money, if you got a lot of birthday money, tooth fairy money, just get like just a nice little pod pack. Get a nice hopper. Get a nice gun. All right. Here's the last thing I can tell you guys is what you need for paintball is a nice good hopper. This is an electronic hopper. Just get a gravity feed hopper if you're just starting out. I recommend the Primo hopper. It's a nice little hopper. I really like it. It's got a nice little lid. It's shaped like a die rotor. It's got the die rotor lid. It's nice, in my opinion. It's just a nice little beginner hopper. But this is an electronic hopper. It's got buttons, you program and stuff. A gravity feed hopper is where it's just a hopper. You know, there's no special stuff in it, no electronics, no motor. So that's what I recommend is get a hopper next. Your last thing to worry about is probably get a hopper. That's the last thing you need is a hopper. So yeah, all right. So just get those things. Those are some little tips and what you should get when you're just starting out. I really hope you guys liked the video. When I knew when I was a beginner, I was freaking out on what I should get. I was always like paying attention, trying to find the perfect gun. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions.